everybody. How's it going? It's your boy Easy. And why is there a police car down there? What is going on at this bus terminal? Um, anyway, yeah, this is my first time. Well, two firsts. One of my first times playing OMSI, and this is my first voiceover. And what a game to be doing it on. This game is ancient, but it's probably the most accurate in terms of physics and whatnot for bus simulators. So everyone keeps telling me, go try it, try it, try it. So here we are. All right, let's get this thing started up. Put it to night run. Give it a sec there. That hazard lights, boom, on for now. All right, oh, look at that Arctic bus. So yeah, this is the Chicago map. Let's get a route going. Let's do the 124. 1221. We're due out from Navy Pier. Okay, that's in 10 minutes. Okay. Now we gotta input that information. If I remember correctly, they said to look here, 1805. And the password was 9691. What was the run? 601. Enter. Yeah, it's weird because our computers would usually be here. I don't know why they would stick it all the way up there. Like if we wanted to change the sign, that's up would have been up here, but the computer, like login and everything, usually around this area on the bus. Oops, what the heck was that? Yeah, you see, this game, just to get it to run was a hassle. One, two, just quality of life things like that, like zooming in and whatnot, they could have made so much easier to do. Anyway, let's fast forward the time to 12:19 and then go pull up into the stop. What was that? Down. So yeah, like I said, I'm fairly new, so put it into drive. Keep the parking brake on. You see, this is weird. Take that off. Pushing down to release the parking brake. So for us, this would be released. That would be parking brake is applied. So pushing it down to release it, I don't know, it seems kind of weird. We're in drive. Let's see. Oh, I want to change that camera angle quickly because that's way too extreme. Maybe about right there should be okay. Yeah, the look left, right in this game. I imagine it's probably better if you have like track IR and one of those like head tracking things. Pretty sure it's over here and stuff. I gotta turn on the directions. Don't worry, I'm coming over there. Let me open the door.
Route 124.
Hello. How's it going?
Navy Pier to Ogilvy
Hi.
and Union
Hello.
Stations via Madison.
People saying hi. It's time to go. 12:20. Yeah, it's about to be 12:21. All right, let's get out of here. Parking brake. There's the parking brake. I'm not used to all the key bindings yet. As I get to it, it turns red. Anyway, I guess red light will give me a second to introduce myself. So you guys can call me Easy or E. I'm a transit operator. I have been for the last 10 years now in the city of Toronto. I drive bus. I've driven bus for the whole 10 years. And yeah, to be honest, I like driving bus. To be honest with you.
Grand and Streeter.
I don't mind the driving aspect, depending on what route you're on. Could totally change everything. You know what I mean? Yeah, the driving aspect of it, I like it. I like it.
Hey,
You meet. Oops.
Hello.
You meet. You meet some interesting people. There's a lot of people actually that I've met in the last 10 years. I am still very good friends with. One, if anyone didn't know, is my buddy Henry. He Toronto Tech and Transit. I'll post a link in the description of the video. But I met him probably my first year and a half in to the job. He used to take my bus every day on Young Street, and that's the one that went all the way downtown near the Air Canada Center and all of that stuff. So it wasn't a busy route in terms of passengers, but it was busy traffic wise. But I used to come on my bus almost every day because he was in university at the time, and yeah, me and this guy we've kept in touch for years now. Doing his own thing now. He's got his own YouTube channel. He does like walks, like walk and talks.
Route 124.
Probably.
Navy Pier.
Yeah, so he's got his little community going too. So proud of him. He started doing that, you know. But yeah, and there's like tons of other people who I've just kept in touch with as well. They give me their number. Gone out for lunch. It's it's interesting. Like it's not everyone who obviously I would do that with, but when you do a route for there's times where I do a route for 4 months straight, right, and you see the same people over and over.
Route 124.
Hello. How's it going?
You know, you start building a small connection with them, and
Via Madison.
yeah, man. So that in those terms, like it's an interesting job. Now I have enough seniority at work where I can kind of work a quieter route. Not always, but I think once in a while I'll go on a little heavy. But
Please be
usually I
considerate
try
of
and
other
find
customers when
quieter
traveling
routes,
with
more
strollers
community
or carts.
routes like residential
If the bus
type
becomes
routes.
crowded, please fold your stroller
Quieter,
or cart
more
to
personal,
make everyone's ride smoother
you
and
know.
safer.
Small things like that go a long way. Small interactions throughout the day. It does make, for me at least, I know a lot of people don't, a lot of other drivers don't really pay passengers much attention. But yeah, like there are some good ones I will
hi.
talk to, be friendly and whatnot.
And Union stations via Madison.
And most, even when they don't talk, it's not that they're trying to be rude. Most of the time, it's just they're just doing their job. They're focused, you know. Also, you never know what someone might be going through, right? They may just be having a bad day that specific day that you saw them. The next day you see them, they may have a huge smile on their face, and you're like, whoa, what happened? Right?
Hello, darling.
Oh, listen to this. I never heard that one. So they have a lot of repeat. It's just the same skins over and over. Gotcha. But again, so I don't really understand. Maybe someone can tell me in the comments why this game never had an OMSI. There was never an OMSI 3. The base?
What are you doing?
hey.
Check.
What are we talking about?
Whacker.
I'm not touching the curve. Anyway, yeah, the base game of this is really good. The physics for the boss, like everything is so good. Now imagine if you had the simplicity of like City Transport Simulator with this, and had this with upgraded like graphics and optimization, like the works. Imagine an OMSI in 2026. Like the graphics, the simplicity, the everything. What happened with the developers that they decided, no, we won't. This is too good to be true. Let's just abandon it. Like what? No one needs this stuff. I genuinely don't know the story behind it, if there is one, or they just abandoned it. I mean, obviously they did, but like why?
Sound, water, and Michigan.
This Prius here is a bit aggressive. This guy is not good. It's not good. I've yet to see a game where they've done stop signs, like the AI drive the stop signs correctly.
Hello.
To Ogilvy and Union stations via Madison.
Either the AI just completely stopped, or they just nobody stops. You know what I mean? Like that guy just completely stopped. He wasn't moved. I've had times in Euro trucks and where they just it's a free for all. Well, not Euro,
Lane. Ramp.
American trucks.
Transfer
I'm
to
sorry.
Millennium Station and South Shore.
Gotta get used to the spacing. This game. It's kind of hard to know your how much space you have at times. You can't really see. I'd want to see this mirror.
Route 124.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
To Ogilvy and Union stations
And when are
via
people this
Madison.
friendly? Isn't the jelly bean that big jelly bean somewhere here? I've been to Chicago a few times. I think I've been there 3 times. I liked it. I saw why it was called Windy City. But yeah, it was cool. It reminded me a lot of Toronto, though. But yeah, there's yeah. Where we went to go see that with my buddy, 2 of us. Probably one of those things
124. Navy Pier.
where if you're from there, it's like whatever. But you know, as a tourist, you go. It's one of those things you do once, and then you probably never go back. Why are we doing that? Back door. Catch us like, nope, we've already committed. Why is this guy got the light?
Madison and Wabash. Transfer to pink, green, brown and orange lines.
So I'm assuming that's not my stop, right? This doesn't have the H on it. Correct? Guys, I am so new at this game, so don't. You could laugh at me all you want. Like this is probably I did 2 like test runs just to like get the settings and the key bindings and everything correct. And like this is pretty much my real first run at a route here. Look at that.
Whoa, hey.
You wait about. I didn't even touch the curve. That was a wide turn though. Again, just looking around in this game is so hard. So
Route 124, Navy Pier to Ogilvy and Union Stations via Madison.
I think even in this game they have this stop announcement. I couldn't believe that Train Sim World, prior to the new DLCs coming out, they didn't have stop requests unless you had some like third-party app or something. Like, how hard was that to put into a game? Especially for a game that like tries to aim for like immersion and stuff. Like, why wouldn't you put that? Oh. Then I've heard people complaining about it too because the announcements are so consistent. They don't stop, and well, they stop, but going from never hearing to hearing them. I guess some people don't like it. Whatever. Yeah, look how well this game is optimized.
Exit here for Dearborn.
Well, look at
Transfer
this.
to red and blue line subway.
This section here is like we're in the downtown core. It's too busy. It's crazy though that a game this old, even no matter how new your computer is, it still like runs poorly on it. I like even the models of the cars, man. Like those are really well done. Like it is a cool game. Like listen, I won't lie.
124,
Hello.
Navy Pier to Ogilvy and Union Stations via Madison.
Just kind of sucks that there will never be an. It doesn't look like there'll ever be an OMSI 3. I mean, it's over 10 years now. How old is this game? When was it made? Or when did it come out, I should say? 2012 or something?
Clark.
But either way, it's over 10 years, if I'm not mistaken. Like, even imagine if this game had ETS2 optimization and graphics. You know what I mean? Because ETS2 is not new either. That game is ancient as well, but it stood the test of time, like, just because of how well it is, like optimized it is. Sorry, and the graphics aren't even that bad, to be honest with you. And they update it like frequently, and every DLC has better like graphics and whatnot. And just yeah, man. Even if this game had like ETS2 quality, I think it would be way better. But just knowing, oh, there's a train, just knowing that you can't get this game to run better than it is. Like, I'm getting a solid anywhere from 35 to 45 FPS. ETS2, I get, depending on which settings I'm running though, like I could get anywhere from 100 to 144. Like, and it looks better, the game looks better obviously. Yes.
The only one that I noticed that was good about that was Sandberg.
But like I said, I do like the car models, man. The Lincoln there.
Wells. Transfer to
The map
Brown and
itself
Lines.
is done pretty well. Like, I do feel like this is Chicago. So laggy here. Someone also said, I think you drive through a section once, like if you do the route once, it'll be better the next time around. Like shader caching or something. Like if they were talking, like that's what it sounds like they're talking about. But I don't know. Clearly, I haven't been in this area.
Route 124, Navy Pier to Ogilvie and Union Stations via Madison.
Goddamn current events. What the shit. So I passed out last night during the Jays game around the 8th inning, and they were still winning. So I went to sleep thinking, man, they just won the World Series. They hadn't won it since '93 when I was 4. The back-to-back years. So I was like, okay, like I used to be a huge baseball fan growing up. I used to play a lot as well. And then when I got to high school, I was more into like soccer and football. So, and I kind of stopped watching as well. Like I would go to games every now and then just to look at this guy. What
If
the
the bus
hell
becomes
did I
crowded,
just see?
please fold your stroller or cart to make everyone's ride smoother and safer.
That's something you would see in real life too, though. Like, look, they have the Civic Opera House. Yeah, this map's kind of cool. No one's coming in, right?
Route 124, Navy Pier
Am I seeing a
to
ghost?
Ogilvie and Union Stations via Madison.
I'm surprised no one's going popping off on the bus,
Walk one
saying I'm
block
going
west
over a
to
curb
the
when
Ogilvie
I go over those
Transportation Center.
bumps. Let's open this door. Boom.
124, Navy Pier to Ogilvy and Union Stations via Madison.
Okay. One thing, just looking at those the models over there, the AI people, I think people in real life need to do a better job at. This is just coming from my own experience as a driver, is communicating with the driver when they're approaching the stop. For example, let's say you're on a street where there's I gotta turn left here, where there's two routes, right? Like let's say you're on Wilson Avenue, for those people who are from Toronto, and there's a 96, a 165, a 118, a 119, right? The driver doesn't, you at a stop with like multiple people, the driver doesn't know which bus you want, right? There's been so many times you pull in, they're standing right at the stop, you pull in, and they just turn their head. They don't even say no, I didn't want that, but they just turn their head, or they'll just stare at you like this. And I'm just like, okay. You know how thankful I am for the people who, like, you know, do a little hand signal, they make eye contact with you, or, you know, just a little flick of the hand or something to like let you know that, hey, I need your bus. Trust me, it's so helpful, because then you have the people when they're not paying attention and they're sitting in the bus shelter as the bus is coming past on a multiple route street. So the driver obviously, okay, you don't need the bus. And then as you pass the stop, the hands go up in the air. Hey, stop. Like, come on. I wish I could read minds, but I still can't. I'm still learning how. Alright, this is Terminus. Put the four ways on. Slap the parking brake on. Open up all these doors. Boom. Yo, we were late? Oh damn, we were too busy yapping away. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know it gave you a timetable at the end like this. Interesting.
Hi. Oh, now I'm really late for work. Where were
Anyway,
you?
Hey,
that was my first run on OMSI. Hope you all enjoyed the chat and the video. Please like and subscribe. And I think I'll try a few more runs with this game. I mean, I'm not going to play this game too much because, I don't know, it's just so laggy. Like, I tried so many things to get it optimized before I started, like, really playing it, and this was probably the best I could get it. So, yeah, hopefully a new bus simulator will come out in the future that can legitimately replace this. Anyway, thank you. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.